Hi, I'm the Roving Knave, and today we're going to take a look at one of theater's many superstitions. The theater is a place full of superstition, whether you're being forbidden to speak the name of a certain Scottish play, being asked to leave a light on for a ghost, or having bodily harm wished upon you before you go on stage. The theater has a long tradition of these kinds of superstitions. Today, we're going to take a look at why theater folks say break a leg instead of good luck. And without any further ado, here's the definitive version of why we say break a leg. The phrase relates to taking a bow, or breaking the line of your leg. In a traditional bow, your leg bends, which breaks the straight line of a straight leg. So if your play was good, and you didn't suffer any show-stopping mishaps, then you would get to bow, and thus, break a leg. And without any further ado, here's the definitive version of why we say break a leg. The phrase relates to getting on stage in the first place. In a proscenium theater, the side curtains, which serve the purpose of blocking the audience's view of the wings or sides of the stage, are called legs. And in the days of vaudeville, so it said, you were only paid if your act went on and performed. So, if you were fortunate and got to perform and thus get paid, you had broken past the leg and gotten on stage. And thus, break a leg. And without any further ado, here's the definitive version of why we say break a leg. The phrase relates to the idea of jinxing, much in the same way that if you say nothing could possibly go wrong, the gods of luck will hear you and your hubris and surely strike you down. In the same way, the theater gods will wreak havoc on a production that has the bad fortune to have good fortune wished upon it. So, what's the worst thing that could happen to an actor? Breaking a bone and not being able to perform. Wishing bad luck will befall a production will surely mean that good luck will follow, and thus, break a leg. Now the problem, as you probably figured out, is that there is no definitive version of why we say break a leg. There are even more versions of the origin than one I presented here, but those are the three that I personally heard from actors and that have stuck with me. I personally like to believe that the version relating to vaudeville and getting onto the stage is the true origin, but I know that I've said break a leg in the past trying to trick the gods of misfortune. For example, when I was in a production of Amadeus, the actors and the stagehands kept breaking all of the glass props, both on and backstage. So, before every show, I would go around and wish everyone break some glass. Now, I don't know if it was the counter curse or the fact that we replaced all the glass props with plastic at that point, but nobody broke any more glass. Well, that's all for this one. And as always, if you have any interest in Shakespeare, theater, or wordplay in general, take a second to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.